So, I'm certain that the rate of animations that could be posted on this channel would be a lot higher if there wasn't something for the past 2 years preoccupying me at certain times. And that thing is, well, a fanfiction, to put it bluntly. Yeah, that's really it. But don't act like you're surprised. This channel consists of mostly fan animations, and when it isn't, then it's original characters doing things over Jack Stauber music. So this is gonna be inevitable that I'd make cringe. But this cringe is special to me. So special that I've been doing heavy research just to make sure that every character I portray is accurate to their show. Wink, 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 foreshadowing. So, enough beating around the bush. Let me introduce you to... Yeah. That's it. So, I'm someone that loves entertainment. You know, I like to disassociate from my problems for a while, just like the average person. But, unfortunately, I was born in a time where I don't really remember the golden age of cartoons. And even more, unfortunately, I'm living through the cancerous biohazard state of cartoons. Garbage remake, after trashy reboot, after shitty show, after sloppy writing, after boring characters, and it was making me reflect on those old shows that I kinda grew up with, but not really, and it made me kinda sad. So, like any other artist, I put too much effort into creating a story with characters that are my own to feel my nostalgia and fangirl urges. A lot goes on in just the first book, so I'll just leave you with two main concepts from it. So, first one being sci-fi, short for Scientific Institute for Interdimensional Entities. It's founded by 6 of the most iconic mad scientist characters I could think of. They house and study almost every otherworldly creature that you can think of. This in a cartoon, of course. And they're also pretty important because they start this trend of working with superheroes to help them as well. Think of it like Providence or Whoop, except sci-fi works with those private organizations too. So, I mean, this concept is a net positive. You know, these scientists came together, made a bond with not only the scientific and supernatural worlds, but they also encourage good guys to work together more. You know, it seems nice, that's fine and dandy. Now, let's get to a net negative. But I think you guys will like it more. Downtown. Imagine sparkles when I say that. Downtown is a metropolitan supercity, deep in the center of the earth, like, Agartha level deep. It's about the size of 2 New Yorks, and it has a ridiculous influence in crime. That's because the people there do nothing but crime. You know, it's a city of villains. Even worse than that, probably, it's a city filled with villain worshippers. Since they're villain lovers, that makes them hero haters to a psychotic degree. If they suspect anyone of being a hero supporter, or even worse, a hero themselves, they will waste no time in trying to turn that person into nothing but a burnt pile of clothes and singed entrails. So yeah, that place, not safe. Unless you keep to yourself, and never mention heroes at all. Unless you're talking about how much you despise them. And even then, that's still not safe, because nothing's stopping you, or nothing's stopping them from jumping you for no reason. Like, again, a bunch of psychos down there. The best thing about the place is that it's deep underground, and the people there like to keep it that way. This part isn't really necessary, I just feel the need to point it out because it's blatantly obvious. This comic is, you know, familiar to that Blade Man crossover comic. You know, the one on screen. I'll put an example. Boom. Let me clarify that it's actually nothing like it. I mean, I never really read anything from that web series, aside from the chapter where Dee Dee fucking dies. And, this may be me just making assumptions, but that comic looks really melodramatic, and I hate it when entertainment is melodramatic, so I will try, and have tried, to make my comic not like that in the slightest, along with other things. Now, I'm not like the average artist. I won't read my critics into oblivion. As a matter of fact, I encourage criticism for all of my work, including this silly webcomic. So if you read this book and have any thoughts about it, please let me know. Okay, please. I want to be a better writer. Well, for the 5 people that are still here, I want to say thank you for hearing me come up with an excuse as to why I've been slacking with animations. If you have even a smidgen of interest in this creation I've made, then I'll link the Tumblr page for the comic. Also, don't forget to follow the Siri the Witch page on Tumblr too. Link in the description as well. Now, I'll be going back into my hidey hole. I got a lot to work on.